In this video for Positive Maths, we're going to learn about currency exchange. When we travel to different countries, we sometimes need to change our euro into a different currency. So let's talk about the exchange rate. So this is the value of one currency for the purpose of conversion to another. The table shows the exchange rates from euro to 5 different currencies. So for example, for 1 euro, we will get $1.28. We will get 0.86 pounds sterling. Okay, so these can change on a daily basis. To change one currency into another, we should follow these steps. So this is for changing euro into dollars, for example. Step 1, we find the value in dollars for 1 euro. Then we multiply the value in step 1 to find the required amount of dollars. So we find 1 euro first, the value in dollars for 1 euro, then we can find any amount of dollars we're looking for. So our example, use the exchange rate 1 euro is equal to $1.28 to find the value of 10 euro in dollars. So we already have step 1. We have the value of dollars for 1 euro. So now we need to find 10 euro. So this is going to be 1.28 multiplied by 10. So 10 euro is going to be equal to $12.80. Okay, the next problem. If 1 euro is equal to 1.2 US dollars, find number 1, the value of 275 euro in dollars, and number 2, the value of $500 in euro. So we're going to use our exchange rate. So our exchange rate is 1 euro is equal to 1.2 US dollars. Okay, so the first part, we want to find the value of 275 euro in dollars. So we know already that we have 1 euro is equal to $1.2 or $1.20. So therefore 275 euro is going to be equal to 1.2 multiplied by 275. So we will find that 275 euro is going to be equal to $330. So I'd just be careful here that we include really the units as we're going along, because it can be very easy to get confused as to which is euros, which is dollars. Okay, having 1 euro is equal to $1.2 and keeping those units all the way down. Okay, so for part 2, now we are looking for $500 in euro. So again, we'll just make a note of our exchange rate. So we have 1 euro is equal to $1.20. Okay, we need to find $500. So like before, once we have one of the amount we're looking for, so once we have $1, then we can very easily find any other amount that they ask us to. So we need to use our exchange rate. So we have 1 euro is equal to $1.20. But what we're really looking for now is just for $1 by itself. So that means we need to divide our 1 euro by 1.20. So really what we've done here is divide both sides by 1.20. So we find $1 on the right and 1 divided by 1.20 on the left. So we will get 0.83 is equal to $1. And I rounded that to 2 decimal spaces. So now we know that $1 is equal to 0.83 euro. Then we can find $500 by multiplying 0.83 by 500. So we will find $500 is equal to $416 or euro and 67 cents. Okay, so again, if we are looking to find the value of euros with our exchange rate, all we need to do is multiply it by the required number of euro. If we're looking for dollars, we need to find what the value for $1 first, and then we can find the required number. Okay, so really the key is to find the value of €1 or $1 first, and then we can find any other quantity they ask us for. Okay, here we have some pounds. So if £1 is equal to €1 and 16 cents, then find how many euros you would get for £375, and how many pounds would you get for €250. Okay, so again, part 1, we already have the value of £1, so therefore we can find £375. And for part 2, we need to find the value in pounds for €1, and then we can find our €250. So pause the video at this stage to complete this example. Okay, our next example. We have €5 is equal to 14.5 Brazilian real. Then we have to calculate the value of 27.65 euro, so €27 and 65 cents. And we have to find the value of 50 Brazilian real in euro. Okay, so slightly different exchange rate we're given here. We have €5 is equal to 14.5 Brazilian real. So the first thing that I'm going to do before I complete part 1 and part 2 is I'm going to find the value of one of each. So I'm going to find €1 first of all. €1 is going to be equal to 14.5 divided by 5 Brazilian real. So I get 2.9 for €1. Now I'm going to find the value in euro for 1 Brazilian real. So taking my information from here, that means it's going to be €5 divided by 14.5. So I get 345. So I'm just going to leave it to 3 decimal places for the moment, so it will give us a higher level of accuracy. Okay, so before even starting 1 and 2, I have found the value for €1 and I have found the value of 1 Brazilian real. So now it will make the next 2 parts much easier. So now we are looking for €27 and 65 cents. So this is going to be equal to 2.9 multiplied by 27.65. So I get 80.185. So to 2 decimal spaces, that's 80.19. And then for part 2, I'm looking for 50 Brazilian real. I know that 1 Brazilian real is equal to 0.345 euro. So if I multiply that by 50, then I will find my 50 Brazilian real in euro. So 50 Brazilian real is equal to 17.25 euro. So €17 and 25 cents. For more information, you can visit www.PositiveMaths.ie. You can email us at info@PositiveMaths.ie and find us on Facebook and Twitter.